Miraculous Ladybug is a show that many people would be familiar with. Fans or not, many know this show for its irony of the two main characters not knowing each other's identities. This franchise has a large and growing audience, meaning there are more content to be made of it, with a New York special, Shanghai special, and even the Miraculous movie that released this summer. This movie was so hyped up from the fandom, and I can't blame them. The trailer looks so good, even though we could kinda get the gist of the plot and what would most likely happen. Many fans were excited for the movie, and after Netflix released this film on July 28th in the US, I was so ready to watch it. So in this video, I will be reviewing the Miraculous movie. Spoiler warning, I will be summarizing the main scenes from the movie, and when I talk about my opinions on it, I will mention events that occurred in Season 5 as well, so be aware. We start off with Master Fu introducing the powers of the Miraculous. Then, cuts to Marinette getting ready to leave to go to school, but feeling very lonely as she has no friends. Her mom tells her that she shouldn't be afraid of what others think and to believe in herself. Then we get a song with Marinette and her dream to become a fashion designer. We get a scene that shows the audience Gabriel Agreste and how he's a famous fashion designer, still mourning for his wife, and already has the butterfly Miraculous. Back to Marinette, Alia becomes her friend by standing up against Chloe. We get a little montage showing us about Marinette being clumsy and messing up everything she does. After Alia leaves, Chloe shows up to bully Marinette for spilling her drink on her earlier. Marinette manages to get away and she ends up in the school's library, where she meets Adrien, who's showing concern for Marinette and even helps her up when she falls. But before Marinette could talk to Adrien, he leaves. At the Agreste mansion, this is when it's revealed that Gabriel is Adrien's father, and Gabriel neglects and doesn't spend time with Adrien. We get a flashback with Gabriel finding out by Nuru that he will need to retrieve the Cat Noir and Ladybug Miraculous to make a wish, but by doing that, there needs to be chaos. So Gabriel, being desperate and unwilling to move on, he accepts this and activates his powers, making Master Fu sense it. As Master Fu opens up the Miraculous box to start going out to find the next Ladybug and Cat Noir, the jewels just go out and do it themselves, with Master Fu chasing after them. Marinette is leaving school when Chloe decides to chase after her again. But as Marinette is running away, Master Fu is about to get hit by a bus when Marinette comes in and saves him. As Marinette is checking up on Master Fu, the Ladybug Miraculous goes into her backpack. Meanwhile, with Plague, he goes into Adrien's room. With both Adrien and Marinette, there is a black cat and Ladybug that is there to gently leave the jewels for them. I don't know why they added that, but okay. Marinette is freaking out, similar to the series. And then there's a song about Marinette being chosen so that she has to be Ladybug. And also similar to the series, Marinette doesn't believe she can be a hero. He transforms and cuts off to the first akumatized villain, who is upset that his proposal was rejected. Ladybug's yo-yo sends her flying to Notre Dame, where she gets introduced to Cat Noir, who is being cocky, bragging about his powers and staff, and even refers to Ladybug as a watermelon and sidekick. Then the villain shows up and Cat Noir and Ladybug sort of help each other out with the villain, while still trying to get the hang of things. And Careless Whispers plays! What? That's a song choice for this movie. But anyways, Cat Noir is now falling in love with Ladybug, and Master Fu shows up, telling Cat Noir and Ladybug that they have to work together to defeat Hawkmoth. Same concept as the show. They continue to bicker at each other and Ladybug leaves, and Cat Noir sings a song about how deep in love he is with her. Back with Gabriel, he gets a catchy villainy song and akumatizes criminals. At the fair, Marinette and Adrien are starting to interact more. Adrien sees her designs and finds it cool that Marinette's father owns the bakery. With that little Adrienette moment being interrupted by Adrien's dad, Adrien leaves the fair, and this gives Hawkmoth the opportunity to send the akumatized villains to the fair. Marinette sings a song about how she now has to be Ladybug and be serious about this. Cat Noir and Ladybug fight beside each other because they realize they're stronger together. They defeat the Akuma. After this, Ladybug and Cat Noir starts getting popular and they defeat every Akuma that comes their way. We see that Marinette is getting better at things and Adrien is growing confidence, and it appears that Adrien and Marinette are getting closer. We get a scene with Cat Noir and Ladybug where Cat sings a song confessing his feelings and Ladybug appears to have the same, but rejects him because she loves someone else. The next day, Marinette asks Adrien out to the dance, but he then rejects her because he loves Ladybug. Hawkmoth is fed up with not being able to retrieve the Miraculouses, so he gives himself more power by akumatizing himself. Ladybug goes to fight him, but he's too powerful for her to defeat alone. And when when Adrian stops moping over Ladybug thanks to Plague, he finally transforms and now has the speed of Flash for some reason and can run just in time to save Ladybug. Ladybug warns Cat Noir about Hawkmoth, but Cat ignores it and goes off to try to defeat Hawkmoth himself, causing him to almost die. Ladybug saves him, Hawkmoth approaches Ladybug and Cat Noir, grabs Marinette's Miraculous using the Force, and before he could snatch Cat Noir's, he finds out that he's Adrian. And then everything goes back to normal? Like, what? Gabriel, what are these new powers you have? Gabriel confesses why he's been doing all this, and Adrian tells him that he has to accept that Emily is gone and has to let her go. They hug, and Marinette gets her Miraculous back and uses her lucky charm to fix everything. The school is throwing a dance, and Marinette arrives in her homemade dress and looks around for Adrian. She finds him outside, and Marinette reveals to Adrian, who she now knows is Cat Noir, that she is Ladybug. And that's it. But wait! Natalie is in the bunker where they're keeping Emily. Hold on. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be a sequel! I have a few mixed feelings about this film. First of all, I was not aware it was a musical until the day before. I was not looking forward to it, because the voice actors are okay for singing once in a while, but for a whole movie? No thanks. But the vocals were actually really good. But one complaint I have for it is that Marinette's singing voice doesn't really match her speaking voice. Gabriel's and maybe Adrian's matched them well, but Marinette's threw me off. But she did sing beautifully. Although Marinette's developing crush changed from the series, I still enjoyed this one. It was sweet seeing Adrian help her up and show concern for her, seeming that no one else has done that besides Alia. But the rain scene is just so iconic and it just never fails to make me squeal. And with the piano music in the background, oh my gosh. My theory is that they didn't include this scene because it was just too good of a scene to recreate. And oh boy, Careless Whisper was a song that would have been good for a humorous scene, but this was supposed to be Cat Noir falling for Ladybug. This was supposed to be romantic and cute. Speaking of Cat Noir, he didn't call Ladybug Bugaboo once. But Watermelon was such a good name though, huh? I don't know why they decided to change Marinette and Adrian's personalities after they became superheroes, because then they just started acting more like Ladybug and Cat Noir. Marinette got more lucky with things, and then Adrian is being more confident. I don't know, they just didn't act different than their superhero personas. That was something that was different from the show for sure. Okay, now about the ending. I enjoy the way they had Hawkmoth give up the Miraculous, where in the season 5 finale, he still went for the wish but used himself as a sacrifice to bring back Emily. In the movie, Adrian tells him to let it go, and I think that was a nice conclusion. Gabriel was definitely more caring towards his son, unlike the series. He makes sure Adrian leaves the fair before he sends the Akumas to attack, and gives up on getting the wish because he realizes the damage he has done to Adrian. Adrian's character in this film is, I don't know, kind of lacking. I felt like it didn't serve him justice with the way he acted. I wanted more scenes of him being kind and smart and even standing up against Chloe. I wanted to see him help someone like how he helped Master Fu in the series. Marinette was shown to deserve the Miraculous, but Adrian was just chosen randomly. I want him to earn that Miraculous, you know? But then again, I feel like we didn't get enough scenes with him. We know more about Marinette being clumsy and feeling discouraged to become Ladybug and the growth with that. Even though, yes, she is the main character, Adrian still deserves a lot more scenes. This movie had a lot more Lady Noir, which I don't mind, especially after season 5. I like myself a little cup of Lady Noir moments. But I was also hoping for more Adrianette. But oh my gosh, that reveal though! Oh my gosh, I was kind of shocked that it was Marinette who told Adrian that she was Ladybug, but also not, because Master Fu and the Kiwamis never explained to them the dangers of telling each other their secret identities, so I guess it was fine since Hawkmoth was defeated. And speaking of which, what happened to Gabriel anyways? The news reported that Gabriel was the villain behind all of the Akumas, so did Gabriel get sent to prison? Is the aggressor named Disgrace? What about his brand? I gotta know! Even though I was complaining a lot about this movie and still have a lot more opinions to share, this film was pretty good. And I can't blame them for what they left out or what they decided to include. They had to fit all 5 seasons into a 1 hour and 45-minute movie. So with the results, it was alright. I enjoyed it a lot and I would definitely rewatch it. This story is very similar to the series, of course, with some different approaches. The songs are very catchy. The ending was very heartwarming and satisfying to watch, especially after the mess that was season 5. And I think I can speak for everyone that this movie's animation was exquisite. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new movie. Did you guys hate it? Did you guys like it? Like, what are your favorite scenes? Okay, I'm done with this rant now.